Afternoon baseball here. Stepping up now to Oscar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, Oscar.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Standing in now, Tor Bos2. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One away. So digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. In now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Popped him up. Shaw moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here now is Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. But right there is the second baseman, and that will... Stepping into the box, Joe Panik. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Joe.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Panik behind a ball and two strikes. Ball two. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
That is good. The first baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Hit out towards second. Reined in to second for one. Back over to Moreland, and they get two out of it. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end. Ready now, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
3-0 to him now. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at 1st and 2nd now with nobody out from the stretch. Michael Chavis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Bogaerts over at 2nd. Benintendi on at 1st with nobody out. Hard hit ball to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Batting in.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and it's fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hernandez comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Verdugo. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Randall.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rendell Grichuk goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Verdugo. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, number 11.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the third now. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 3-1 to Martinez.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. And he lays off there 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's off the green monster. Devers rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And he is under the tag at home. It's a 5-0 game now. Sam Gaviglio is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Now back, second baseman, Michael.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. The tag, and it's a double play. And that... Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Ranging back is Pilar, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
The batter, the second baseman, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic as the changeup to him drops in there.
Batter, the first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes.
Shaw.
Sends that one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. A man at third with one away. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now. So striding in, Brandon Drury. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Panic's got it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Left side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. Here's J.D. Martinez. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael
Rafael
Devers.
Devers the next to bat. As it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He flew out in his last at-bat. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Darwinson Hernandez, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1. You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
the right fielder, number 15.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go to Oscar Hernandez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready once again, Bos2. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Striding in once again, Lourdes Gurriel, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him. today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. Hernandez is there, 2 gone. Striding in, Michael Chavis. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This one's down to third. Drury gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Joe Panik. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down. Next to bat for Toronto, Travis Shaw. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! To the plate now, Brandon Drury. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Now batting, number 10.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job. And it's funny, when you do that,
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
The first baseman.
Plays off 1-0.
Moreland.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Set to deal on 2-2. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 5, Kevin.
Fouled off. And now pitch on the way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Hey, there's
a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lourdes Gurriel comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. 1-2, here it comes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Wilmer Font gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way. Rafael Devers is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Two and 1. Now here's the pitch.
That's out.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here. Austin Bryce has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Got him to go down swinging there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is retired to kick off the inning. From the stretch, Joe Panik comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
On the run is Benintendi. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone. Standing in now, Brendan Drury, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Devers has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now here's the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he'll put this away for the second out. At the plate, Michael Chavis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit out towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
Stepping in now, Rendell Gritchick, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in once again to Oscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, number 11.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time, and that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it bangs off the monster.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 38.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
The batter, number 27.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Joe Panik. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Darwinzon Hernandez is the winning pitcher of record. Tanner Roark permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs.